people to have their say on the country's future. But opposition parties, which outnumber the governing Scottish National Party, say they'll vote down the proposal. Our Scotland political editor Brian Taylor reports.
With additional commentary by me, Peter Dow, author of the Scottish National Standard Bearer website and administrator of the For Freedom forums.
A patriotic note in the Scottish Parliament tonight. Modern songs inspired by Robert Burns. The SNP says Scotland's sense of identity demands full nation status.
Independence would provide for a different relationship, an equal relationship with the other countries in these islands, one built on mutual respect and the ability to choose the best options for Scotland.
That would include foreign policy, with Scotland a separate member of the European Union, a Scottish oil fund with revenues from the North Sea, and full control of taxation and economic policy. The block grant from London would end. But the Queen would remain the monarch on both sides of the border. The SNP want to put that package to the Scots people in a referendum next year.
The cause of Scottish national independence was sold out by Alex Salmond on St Andrew's Day today, when he published his white paper, much hyped as an independence referendum white paper and plan. You are being lied to by Salmond and the SNP royalists. It's your Scotland, but your voice is being ignored as per usual in this shite paper by your enemy the Queen and her First Minister Salmond. Salmond's shite paper tells you what his idea of independence is, and I quote from point 918: the current constitutional arrangements with the Queen as head of state of an independent Scotland, a Scottish Parliament and government modelled on the existing institutions. That's his idea. But so long as the Queen is head of state, then the person with the independence is the Queen, and we as Scots have no independence whatsoever as per usual. Therefore Salmond's white paper is telling lies with the intention to deceive the Scots and to oppose the national independence of the Scots. So long as we Scots are denied the right to elect our own head of state, a president of a Scottish Republic, we will not be independent but enslaved by the Queen's state. What Salmond proposes is not a halfway house to Scottish national independence either. A Queen's Scottish state would not be progress. We already have a Queen's Scottish state, and Salmond is a Queen's First Minister already. Salmond's referendum plan is a plan for the status quo, which is the saltire used as an alternative Queen's butcher's apron for the Queen's Minister and officers in Scotland. Salmond's plan is not a plan for us Scots, it is a plan against us Scots, to keep us down and under the brutal heel of the Queen's ministers and officers. The real plan towards Scottish national independence and a Scottish Republic is to make the Queen and her family unwelcome in Scotland. Get the Queen out and keep her out. Then we'll get our independence. Discuss with me, Peter Dow, and other viewers of this video by registering your own username account with the For Freedom forums.